One of the most exciting pieces though with AI now is now we have all of our courses have video games, which really engages the students. Right now, 96% of our students complete at least one course on subject. That's record high engagement in the industry. And so that means when a student starts at subject.com or subject.ai, 96% of the time they complete at least one course. And these new AI video games are a huge driver of this.
All right. So you're doing a video game of some type to teach storytelling and fiction.
Yes,
Got it. Wow. And these are all made with AI, I take it, or you just hire?
everything with
Yeah,
AI.
it's wild.
Oh, I got it wrong. So that's not a good look for me.
Yeah.
And I'll quickly show you one last teacher tool so that way you can get a good snippet of that before we jump back in. The educator portal and everything we do for educators is absolutely critical for our success. We live to serve teachers. We live to serve teachers and students, but teachers are the core methodology to be able to get through to these students. When you work with a district, it's very uncommon that a student would, revolt to a school and say, hey, if we don't get subject, I'm dropping out. Typically, not a lot of agency around the student voice. The key is to have teachers say, hey, my 20 students are crushing on subject. You need to get subject memberships for your students as well. And so we're really big on empowering teachers. But this is all done with AI. And this is why we're saving so much time for teachers today. We do all the grading, lesson planning, and scoring and feedback for them in our console here. And so quickly you could see which students aren't passing their course. Within seconds, you're able to see, oh, wow, I have 5 pages of students not passing. How can I do something in class today to help?
So it's really got the whole classroom information data across all of their progress in the adaptive learning, uh, and you're just using a chat interface for the teacher to solve these problems. Pretty
A
clever.
hundred
Yeah.
percent. And this is what's really powerful as well, because we are in a highly regulated industry. Every state has its own nuance. You could be able to go into our product and get state specific suggestions, scoring and feedback, lesson planning and worksheets within seconds. And so we're really excited about the advent of AI there and how we've been able to really accelerate our growth. So started with the premium videos, made them more short form every single year. And now everything we're really doing from here on out has been AI native. We really made the transition in early 25. We launched Subject AI in June of this year. Big inflection point for Subject.
That's really, really, really interesting. I'm kind of blown away how in depth it is. It feels like you've replaced the entire school framework with a series of videos, quizzes, and so forth. That's highly automated. Does this mean that individual teachers can therefore better serve more students at once? Because I feel like if they're just
Yep.
focusing on one-to-one, the actual kind of quote unquote class size becomes less meaningful.
Well, so what we're really excited about, and we see this in the data, one, we want our students to spend more and more time on the product because that shows they love it. And right now, our students are spending around 3 hours a day on the product. They love subject. But teachers, we want them to spend less time on the product. We want them to be with the students in person. We want them to be hanging out, making those magical in-person experience moments happen. And so while we've seen teacher usage stay under an hour over the last 2 years, we've seen triple the amount of students served. That's exactly what we're going for. Higher leverage, more opportunity for teachers to have better access to student in-person experience, and let us do all the mundane admin work. Let us do the grading, let us do the scoring and feedback. Let you do what you love.
That's actually the only thing you've said thus far that I've kind of like freaked out about a little bit is the grading element of this because well, actually, maybe the better question to ask is what are the underlying models powering the teacher side of Subject AI?
We've used a variety of models. Right now, we're leveraging Claude, which has been fantastic for us. But we've used ChatGPT, Gemini. We're constantly looking to be able to see what's the best, and we have easily, in our code base, being the ability to swap in and swap out.
Yeah.
I think the big thing for us, and especially when you look at legacy competitors in our space, in courseware and such, a lot of them have had the ding of being click for credit. A lot of multiple choice, true, false answers. We never wanted that adage with subject. And so previously we were having, a teacher having to grade so many of these open form essay responses.
Yeah.
Now with AI, this is speeding things up and allows for us to have a lot of authentic assignments while keeping up mass speed and delivery to these students to get instantaneous feedback.
You can't make your product better without listening to your customers. But how are you supposed to actually figure out what your customers want? You can send out a survey, of course, but people just want to give the right answer in that case. They're not really giving you their honest opinion. Well, at This Week in Startups, we actually found the perfect answer. It's called Perspective AI. Their expertly trained AI conducts one-on-one interviews with your users based on your prompts and questions. Just tell their system whatever you want feedback on in simple language, and they take care of the rest. We've learned so much about our audience since teaming up with Perspective AI. Reginald, for example, is a founder who listens and wants more quick hit, faster paced content. And an anonymous guy from Canada gave us tons of helpful feedback about some audio syncing issues we've been having, and we fixed them. This is the kind of feedback that's invaluable when you're a founder founder who is product obsessed, like you should be. Sign up today and get started in just a few minutes at getperspective.ai/twist, and you'll get your first 2 months free. That's getperspective.ai/twist.